What is up, beautiful people from all around the globe? Today I have an exciting announcement. We're finally going to be looking at a new group again, and I always love looking at new groups because it just opens up the map a little bit more. And today we're going to be looking at MCND with Movin. Now, I don't know who the group is. I don't know what the backstory is. If you do want to help me out, then please leave in the comments what you know about the group, and maybe there's something exciting about them, and maybe they have an interesting concept. But for me, for right now, I just want to see how beautiful their MV is, or maybe as well how terrible. So I would just say let's jump right into today's video. Also guys, before I start, like always, if you have any recommendations on videos show me to check out next, then just leave them in the comments below. I always note them down and I will move forward with them. So for now, let's just start with the video. Man, I love the Looney Tunes jacket. Like, where do they get some of these clothes? Like, there must be like an expert somewhere that has like an idea where to get these unique type of clothes. I've never seen it before. It's so cool. Is this it? Wait. The Earth, Secret Mission, Chapter 1. Find your stage. What is with K-pop, by the way, and making K-pop groups look like they come out of space? Like, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting concept, but I wonder why this is so popular. Maybe because it works that well. Oh, I love the colors. Like, the colors are just really poppin'. Like, they really do a great job here with blurring out the background. You want to look there, but it's all blurred out a little bit, so you focus, of course, on the main character, but the background is still there, nicely visible. And the colors, like I said, they're just great. You know, you have the yellow here, you have the yellow, it's behind me, the same type of yellow as his t-shirt. It's nice, it's consistent. Oh man, the cuts are really good. Man, I'm just snapping my fingers because I want to know, like, how did they cut this video? And they really cut it on beat. So when I snap, you most likely will see a cut. You see, every time there is a snap, or every second snap, there is a cut. It's a very simple technique. Like, cutting is not difficult. It's just that you need to find the rhythm of it. And here they really nailed it. It just looks really nice. At least it's very harmonized with the song itself. Also, the transitions are super nice. Like, they're very pleasing to look at, because if you look at them, you know, there's not just a from one section to the second section, or the one cut to the second cut. There's also some transition. There's a bit of a zoom in here right now. And then let's go to the next scene again. The camera is still moving. The camera never stands still, which is always nice. It's pleasing to my eyes because it makes me want to go like, okay, what's next? Well, how are they going to do the next scene? How are they going to do the next cut? It's beautiful. How did I do that transition? Hold up. Did they use the card? Yeah, I love these kind of transitions when they mask out one of the elements from one cut to the second cut, and then with that they basically use it as a transition site. Like, look, and then we're in the next one. They used the basket, which is nice. All they did was mask out the basket. I want to stop a little bit as well, because there's one thing that I noticed that is great about this MV is that the world is very believable. It seems big. It seems like I can be there, which is very important to me when I edit videos, because it just makes me want to think like, is it realistic? Is it not realistic? And I'm not talking about whether it's a fantasy style of world or not, but I want the world to be bigger than a studio. And here it seems as if they are literally on a market somewhere in some Arab country. Like, it's really beautiful, and they extended that world by just making sure that there are many different cuts, many different angles to it, and just making it look a little bit bigger than what it actually is. Like, I don't know where they filmed it. It could, for all I know, be in a studio, but they make it really good. At least they make me believe very much that this could be an open world scenario. Also, heads off, by the way, to the softening on the faces. I always want to just talk about it, but it's nice they didn't add any software to it. You can see they put makeup on it, but the faces just have good structure, which is very important. A lot of you guys might think, why do I even complain about it? But the simple answer is I have to, because some of these videos these days are just overly masked out with softening, and you basically don't even see whether they have a nose or not. Everything just looks flat. It's terrible, but here, top notch. Like, look how big it all looks, which is really nice. Beautiful clothes as well. I just love that the entire background has a bit of a whirly effect to it, you know, a little bit of a wavy effect to it. The walls are like going in bends and everything, but also the clothes that they are wearing, all the colors that they're wearing are actually popping. It makes them pop out as well in the scene, which is nice. You know, you're not just looking at their faces, you're just looking at what are they actually wearing, what is on his pants here, what is in his pants here, and it's really nice. It's satisfying to the eyes. Very well balanced. Beautiful as well, you know, with the little cuts here, with the pew pew. Look at their little this little explosions, I want to call, on the faces. Like 1, 2. I love these little things, you know, they include in videos. It's always fantastic when videographers or editors put this in, because again, it just makes the video just a little bit more alive. And if you do this really well on sync with the music, it's great. You know, it's really creative as well. I just had to put on the subtitles. I was just curious if I can pick up what it's all about. Hold up, were they actually in the middle there? One sec. Let me have a look at that again. I don't know, there's something. Now everything is fine. I don't know why, but do you see this middle console here? So you have the press here, no? Because they are just a little bit to the right, it seems as if everything is off center, but I'm not sure if it's them being off center or the background, but they should have fixed this actually. The cameraman or whoever was directed this should have picked this up and say like, hey, can we just center him with this central line here? Would have just helped out the scene a little bit more. It just seems a little bit awkward. And of course they might just say, okay, this is because the scene is also a little bit awkward, a little bit, you know, distorted, which is cool. For me, it's more like, okay, are they in the center or not? Like, this is something I would pick up, but I don't know. That's something I would have to discuss with the director if I ever get the chance to talk to these people as well in the future. That's a cool microphone though, no? Wait, hold up. So there was literally no glass there. One sec. I want to analyze this again because I want to make sure it makes sense. So you can basically see that this microphone that is behind me right now is in this glass box. And you can see that basically everywhere there is glass. Like, you can see the reflections here. You can see reflections there. And then he just takes it. Like, wouldn't it have made more sense if they added maybe a scene where he opens up the box or breaks into it? Because it seems as if they are stealing this mic, you know, like maybe that could have helped the scene a little bit. This seems a little bit odd, like they're missing like one segment to the storytelling. Really nice transitions though in this video. Simple but elegant, smooth. And why are they putting the mic back again? I don't get what is with the microphone. Why do they take it for a second and then they put it back again? Maybe they're not stealing it. They're actually using it for superpowers. I don't really know. Maybe you know. Put it in the comments. Man, I love the yellow. I think generally black and yellow always just looks fantastic. You can say what you want, but the color combination is always pleasing. It just looks superb. Fantastic. Also, these small little hints of yellow here and there, it's just small details, but it just makes them look a little bit more elegant. And on top of that, generally with K-pop songs, I really love it when they add these little elements, you know, that can swirl around with their choreography. It's beautiful to film, and it just makes the choreography look a little bit bigger than what it is. It just excites it a little bit more. It's fantastic to see. You know, moving elements are just very important, and when it comes to filming, that you want to make sure that there's as much as possible happening on screen, while also making sure that it's very well balanced, because too much can cause a headache, while when it's balanced like this one, it's just pleasing to look. You know, you see different elements jumping up and down, like the vest that he was wearing, the yellow one. It's really beautiful. That was a really cool transition. I want to watch that again. Basically, when they bob their head downwards and then they comes up, it's basically a transition. Like this thing, and then they come from the other angle. Fantastic. Good transitions there as well. Beautiful. Maybe I'd really just like this MV purely because there is just so many detail to the choreography, which I always enjoy. I always say that in an MV, there should just at least be either it's heavily story-based or it should be heavily choreography-based. And here you can really see that it's not really focused on the story, it's more focused on the choreography, which I always 100% enjoy. I think it's fantastic because I like choreographies. They're always fun to watch, and especially with Koreans, they are just excellent, excellent, excellent dancers. And this group, I've never seen them before, but man, they're so powerful on set. It's amazing. But yeah, guys, that is MCND with Movin. Did you enjoy the video? Did you not enjoy the video? Tell me in the comments below. For me, I love everything about it, purely because it's very simplified to the music. It's all on beat. It really has a clean rhythm on what it's trying to follow. When I was snapping through it, you can clearly see how they did the cuts. It's either not every second snap or every first snap, which is really beautiful, and it just allows for a very clean rhythm, and it doesn't confuse with the mind. If it's too hectic, it, like I already say, it causes too much of a headache, or it can be confusing to watch. But this is really well balanced, and also with the color grade, again, it's really, really amazing. Like, this is a song from 2021. I would have thought that this would have matched really good with songs from, or MVs from 2022, purely because of the quality. It's really a high-end production, and I also really enjoy that the world that they're playing in at the moment, you know, the bizarre kind of vibe, it's amazing. It feels big, it feels realistic, it feels like I can be there, and it makes me want to travel to such a location to actually experience it. But yeah, that is my analysis, and now the question is, what do you think about it? Is it good? Is it bad? Leave it in the comments below. And guys, thank you very much for watching today's video, and I hope you really enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribed, and I hope to see you on the next video. And of course, guys, don't forget to put your recommendations down below in the comments. I would love to see them as well, and let's see what is up next. I'll see you then.